Guess it just whenever.
Yeah, just give me a countdown so I can know when to start the timer.
Alright. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Thunder?
So this is La-Mulana. For the first 25 minutes or so, I will be mostly collecting money and collecting items to make me much more powerful than I need to be. For a very long time. So for this, first things first, I grab these weights, which just, well, you'll see right here, they just activate these dioces to act as keys throughout the ruins. I'm gonna grab this software here. It doesn't do anything by itself right now, but it will prove invaluable later on in the run. Nice A-Lamau pyramid.
So this is like a game known for its puzzle solving, but you're not going to see him do a lot of that because he just knows what to do.
You'd think that'd be a spoiler for a puzzle game, but given the amount of people I've seen try to play this game after watching my runs, it doesn't help.
I remember the
all.
Azure tutorial.
Uh-huh.
Or as
That
you
was a
call
good
it, something else. Yeah, that was good.
The teaching special children how to learn video games. So he'll be grabbing.
Sorry.
So he'll be grabbing the Holy Grail, or the Lord Vessel, as I like to call it, as they have similar functions in that they let me go wherever I want, at any time.
And something that probably ought to be mentioned pretty early on is that this game is extremely non-linear, and that's of course a big deal in a speedrun like this.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of sections that like I could do whenever I want, because everything's just kind of, you can just kind of do things whenever, but I do it just based on how I have it all memorized. That was almost a sentence.
I have
you
a
get
special
power-ups.
announcement.
What
If
is it?
Our donation goal of $2,500 is reached by the end of the marathon, we will release to the public every cat bag used on stream.
Now that's an incentive if I've ever heard one.
Lord
So
Vessel.
then we have just under how much time to get that done?
24 hours.
One of the things that makes this game like a Metroidvania is that you get power-ups that you use to solve, not kind of solve puzzles, but kind of beat enemies that you're not normally able to do, or go through sections that you're not normally able to do at the beginning.
So those two things I just bought, the hand scanner and the glyphreader.exe, I just need those so I can actually read the things that are in the ruins to activate more warp points and such. Alright, some shithead is annoying me on Steam. Oh no, spikes, what'll I do?
That's my favorite puzzle in this game, is just walking into the spikes.
There are many hints towards those spikes not being a thing. Fucking fish. Should probably mention these things I'm picking up. I picked up the shurikens and the caltrops just now. The shurikens, they do like 1 damage and aren't useful outside of like maybe 1 or 2 puzzles. The caltrops, however, let me do what I just did and fall down ladders extremely quickly.
People who don't speedrun this game can never appreciate caltrops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you think caltrops, when you play the game, are useless. And then you watch this, and it's extremely useful.
Alright, good. That boost. There's no fall damage in the game, but if you fall too far, you'll just kind of slam your face into the ground and be stunned for a few seconds. And that's slow. Hidden dosh. Intentional damage. Those things I'm scanning are Holy Grail. Holy Grail
Points? War
Points.
points?
points, war points, yeah.
The Holy
Right.
Grail lets you basically go to any of those things that you've scanned, so
Mhm.
that's the reason he's scanning them. The text doesn't actually matter so much.
No, it does not. Boots I picked up basically just amount to boots of speed, which are important as one could imagine. And not just for going fast.
Have you ever run out of weights while playing this game?
A long time ago in like an older route. In this route, no, I don't think I ever have. If that statue touches me while it's falling down, I die. Just instantly dead. So, you know, that's fun.
There are lots of things in this game that'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
The game is, to say the least, punishing.
Dash jump, okay. Calculated. I feel like I have less health than I should, but I should be okay. And that's why we need shuriken. Okay, good. I need to kill those bats on the way down, because they're the trigger for this chest in this room to open. And if I don't kill them while I'm on the way down, then I basically just have to wait for them to run into me, and that's real slow. If that touches me, I die. Fun fact, if you get into this place without the Holy Grail, then you're just stuck. Like, you're done,
It's like a soft lock, essentially.
basically. Jimmy can tell you all about it.
I'm sure Jimmy can.
Attacking anywhere in that pyramid area I was in will cause lightning to strike you, but there's a ton of money in that pot for some reason, so you just take the hit. Bats are the worst thing in this game. They're just completely random, and then they can fuck pretty much any room that they're in. If this touches me, I die. Alright, so now I have the axe, which is incredibly powerful for where I am. For comparison, the whip does 2 damage, the knife does 3, and is really fast, and the axe does 5.
But it's also really slow.
This is true. Do we have a Lameza bag yet?
I haven't seen it. We also don't have any new donations coming in from the run, unfortunately, either.
I'm very disappointed in all of you viewers.
What I just got was the grapple claw. It will let me stick to walls and jump off them if I want.
They may just be out of money.
Oh,
I don't accept excuses.
Just sell yourself, or things that you have.
the switch that I'm pressing here changes the position of the giants depending on what it's set to. Just the stone giants in the background. Ah! I actually need... okay, there we go. I needed one more coin.
Sneaky, is this any percent?
Yeah. 100% would be quite a bit longer.
What would entail in 100%?
Just an all characters run, I guess. Like, various characters show up at the end, at the ending cutscene, depending on like various things that you accomplish during gameplay. And 100%, ooh, Speed Ghost. And 100% just entails like getting all the characters to show up. So that ghost positioning was very fortunate, and then it damage boosted me up to the health orb. Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus bag. Can't wait to get stuck in this shop for eternity. Okay, it didn't happen. This is a bug that just kind of happens where I can't leave that store and I don't know why it happens.
Oh, we have $7.91 from the Boykes. I just wanted to annoy someone with OCD about the donation total. Thanks, cat bag.
Alright, so what I'm doing here is shoving myself through this. There we go. So, just went straight through that wall and now we're over here. There's actually supposed to be a mini-boss in that room, but as long as you don't stand on the bottom two platforms, then he won't spawn because he just doesn't have any triggers other than that. Have to kill all the witches in that room and then leave the black one alive. And no mini-boss.
So we're at a total of $1,779.99 thanks to Boykes.
I forgot where to work for a second. I'm really good at this game, I swear. Oh, I actually take damage from going in water right now because it's poisonous or something. So just something to mention. No, it's a Cyclops! What'll I do? Okay, it's dead.
Ooh. That was easy.
Yeah. I didn't explain experience yet. All those green orbs they basically amount to experience points. You don't level up or anything in this, but when you fill your experience bar, then you just get out your health refilled.
So experience is more of like a misnomer.
I think they're called soul orbs, but I don't know, whatever, they're experience.
Man, it would really suck to fall from the top of this all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Good
Have you
thing
ever
that's
seen
never
anyone do
happened to
that?
anyone.
So I took damage from that fish so I could just go into invulnerability and fall through everything. No! No! Please! So now I have the gloves, which just makes me push stuff faster, which will become relevant shortly. What the? Alright. Reset this room and break this. What I just picked up was Isis's pendant, which I need to take back to the fairy queen whom I met earlier, and then I'll be able to use fairies, which are also very important.
I love the RNG fairies.
Uh-huh. You would. I don't like...
Right, I would.
I don't like how my health looks at the moment. Where did I take all that damage? Oops. So yeah, without the gloves, someone once told me this puzzle takes like another 30 seconds extra to solve.
Because it just takes so long to push those blocks.
Yeah. These are flares, they light a certain area up and just... they're a sub-weapon that goes up, basically. This is one of the harder jumps in the game because... okay, if I'd screwed that up I'd have died instantly. It's basically frame perfect. I
Seems
jump
like
by
a running
accident.
theme.
Damn it! If you do this room perfectly, you can not get hit by the flamethrower. My health is much too low. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna die otherwise. I don't know where I took all that damage. Oh well. Other than filling your experience bar, this is the only way to heal in the game.
Oh, the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah. Okay, made it.
Does wiggling in it make it go faster?
Of course. Makes everything go faster. I don't actually remember what that switch does, but you need to hit it. Fish,
That's
please.
how I feel about a lot of La-Mulana's puzzles.
Fish, please. Now doing this will flood the Temple of the Sun. Which will allow us into the Chamber of Extinction. Hit that thing 8 times and it unlocks this for reasons.
If only you would read a clue to tell us why that would be the case.
There's a clue for every puzzle in the game. It's just, you know, I'm not reading any of them. Alright, so this guy is why I felt I needed to heal, because he does 20 damage a hit and I only had 40 at the time I went to the surface. And my experience fills up, and so my health bar refills. Oh, that die spawns the Ankh? Alright, fair enough. So I'm taking the Isis pendant back to the Queen of the Fairies. So now I can find fairies. And now, coming up, there's a specific fairy I need, which has a 1 in 20 chance of spawning every time I use a fairy point. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'll just try 20 times to get it, and if I don't, then I'll just continue on and then go from another save where I've already unlocked. Oh, holy shit! Never mind.
Did you actually get it really quickly?
Second try.
Holy crap!
Epic.
So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier about the RNG fairy. He actually got it really quickly.
My worst is 97.
97? You would
Yeah.
spend 97 times doing it?
I didn't. I mean, I didn't continue that run.
Fair enough. Oh, we have $2.02 from my OCD. The comment says, "Hi, Kika." That
Hi.
puts us to 1782.01.
Right, even though I got the Key Fairy pretty quickly, this boss still has a chance to just RNG me out of actually being able to use the fairy by throwing cheese puffs at me all day. So we'll see what happens. There's number 1. Okay, it needs 1 more hit. Alright, we're good.
This is like the only boss in the game that looks like this.
Hmm?
Like this is the only like sides, like the way the graphic shows up like this, right?
Uh, like the background moving along like this?
Yeah.
Well, there's Elmac and Palenque, kind of.
Oh, there's also the minecart ride, which is also kind of different.
Yeah, Elmac, the one coming up shortly. Those seals I'm picking up, they're keys. They affect glyphs on the walls. So what I needed the key fairy for was this room, which will open in a second here. Okay, and we'll be going back to that later. Yay, invisible mazes. Shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's true. There are no other bosses where you dodge stuff coming out of the background or anything like that. Or anything that immediately comes to mind anyway. Right, and that unlocks the way to the next boss.
What a fall.
Kinda. This puzzle is to stand here and do nothing. Catball is everyone's favorite enemy.
Objectively.
Alright, so Elmac. Not much to say about this guy. I'm kinda just gonna hit him in the face until he dies.
Minecart Madness, the boss.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bud. So I kind of got track RNG'd there, but it wasn't bad by any means. Right. We head back here, and since I have the whatever it's called mirror and I've defeated this area's boss, that means we can go to the other side of this area. The Temple of the Moon. Or Temple of Moonlight, whichever. Are we being raided?
No. Something about some S word, and everyone's trying to
Oh
guess
my
what the S
God.
word is. Did you say an S word? Please confirm.
Sandwich? I don't know.
Alright, you guys guessed wrong. The answer was sandwich. M1 was close.
Oh yeah, seamen, that was it.
Hee hee.
For the boat we go on. Scan this Michael Jackson real quick.
There's still no Captain Drake bag, or whatever the name of the character is called.
Bats, please go. Just need to look at this room. Now we can go talk to the best character in the game. This is Mulbrook. She's currently made of stone. Alright, she is no longer made of stone. She likes to point at you a lot and then fall asleep. So the deal there was, in that room in the Temple of Moonlight is Anubis, but we can't actually hurt him without the Book of the Dead.
Wait, Nubist?
Anubis.
I love Nubist.
I remember back when Nubist offered to give me mod in exchange for money, otherwise I would be banned.
Oh yeah?
Did you?
Yeah, let me,
Oh my god, I'm fucking... Oh god, the damage! Okay, we're fine. Christ.
hello, I remote you mod and ban chat, or you donate me $10 from N00B3ST.
Huh.
So all of what I just bought was a gun, which is used to kill some bosses real quick, a almost worthless shield, and some weights and software, which is currently useless. So, hooray.
Why don't you just buy more guns to shoot everything?
Oh my
This
god.
game has guns.
It has a gun.
A gun.
Yeah. So without the serpent staff that I got from Anubis, that guy is actually invincible, and since for some reason he doesn't have any invincibility frames, I can just throw some caltrops at him and he dies almost instantly. So now we're entering the place I unlocked with the key fairy, and I guess now might be a good time to explain that this is actually a remake of a game made in 2005, question mark?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the PC.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that door leads to here for reasons, and there's a hidden ladder here which leads to the Temple of the Goddess, also for reasons. Shit. Apparently in, like, really early versions of the game, all these statues had their breasts covered, but then they patched the game and just removed the cowls that were covering them.
Not safe for work.
It's fine, we won't get the stream banned until Tiamat.
We need a censored bag, please, guys.
So this was the first wall clip that anyone found, and I assume it's because someone really, really wanted the best weapon in the game way earlier than you're supposed to get it. Cool, I fell through. That's... Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's these invisible shitters that like to knock you off the tower that you probably can't see. But yeah, they're there. And I have to deal with it.
Oh my god. Someone made a censored bag.
I can't believe it.
You really can't believe that?
I
No.
can. So this is Sakit. He has two attacks. Oh, good. The Rocket Punch and the Mega Man. We want him to do the Rocket Punch. So that's his first phase down, and that's his second phase down. We use 2 bullets on him because actually getting up to him in his second phase is almost impossible.
The gun and the ammo are actually very expensive in this game, and the way he used it there should demonstrate why.
12 damage, doesn't trigger invincibility for him, is pretty good. Alright, so doing that flooded the Tower of the Goddess, but we have other things to tend to at the moment. One of the best tracks in the game right here.
All of them?
That is also true. Shit. I keep landing on my face. And that ain't fast. So this software I just picked up Mirai. It's normally I can only warp to front side areas like the Gate of Guidance or the Mausoleum and such, and I can't warp to things like the Tower of the Goddess or the Graveyard of the Giants. But with that software now I can. Let me up here. And this gauntlet lets me swing infinitely faster. I was supposed to equip that. God damn it. Do not want this fairy point just yet. Get. Okay. I'm supposed to have this item that lets me sink through the water. I think yeah, it's just an anchor, but I don't have that, so I have to warp back to the warp point in this area. Alright, so now from this... uh-oh. That's actually fine. Okay, so from this ferry... Wow, okay. I needed this ferry. And that'll quintuple any money I get from these pots.
This fairy luck is insane.
Yeah.
How are you so good at the game, Sneaky?
I'm just the best, I guess.
Only you could impart that onto Jimmy.
Item fairy is like 15%, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of on the clock here as I need to basically max out my money before this ferry runs out. I think it lasts a minute. Get the Fruit of Eden, which will let us go to Eden, or rather, well, see the true Eden. Just throw a chakram through the wall there, and almost max out gold.
With the item fairy, he was also able to duplicate his chakrams earlier.
Right. The item fairy triples any pickups you get, and if... Normally you can just catch chakrams in the air, but if they bounce against enough walls, they'll turn from a projectile into a pickup. And the item fairy triples any pickups, so... Duplication. I'm not even going to try and explain this area.
Good talk.
Yeah. Figure it out yourself. Again, I'm supposed to have an item that lets me fall through the water here because the current's actually flowing upwards, but instead I'm just going to damage booster through it. Right. Kika, please ban yourself.
Actual cannibal, Sneaky.
What? Alright, and with that I should be good for weights for the rest of the game. Here. Why does the double jump look like a bloody cloud? They're feathers, question mark? Got the plane model, which will not matter for like another hour or something. Intentionally get hit by this guy so the statue doesn't kill me instantly. Alright, now I really want to conserve my health for this area, because there's a sub-boss coming up who does way more damage than he needs to. Like, I have 85 health, which isn't bad for right now. But he could two-shot me. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Please, please be good.
Are you having Ice Wizard trouble?
I am having Ice Wizard trouble.
You need Ice Viagra?
Oh boy. What I just scanned there, I can translate most of the tablets in the ruins, but there's these ones that are like super old or something that I can't translate, so I need to find these translation tablets 3 of them in all, which will allow me to just translate the older tablets. So yeah, I really don't want to get hit by this guy. Crap. This is fine. This is not so fine. Oh my god. This is just ass. He's giving me the worst spawns. And he could kill me instantly right now. Okay. That was awful, but whatever. We got bombs worth it. That's the Temple of the Moonlight. Kiko, why? Speaking of dogs, chat needs more awoo.
Speaking of charity marathons, we need more donations.
Give us your money. We deserve it.
M1, tell us why you deserve their money.
Well, I was saying we in more of a metaphorical sense, because I'm not actually getting any of it. I'm just being generous and shilling for other people's sake.
How selfless of you.
Yes, I'm very selfless.
Alright, so this puzzle here is so that I can get up to that shop and buy the most balanced and non-game breaking item in the game.
Sounds believable.
Yeah. So this is the Lamp of Time. As one might guess, it lets me stop time. Which has many intended and not so intended side effects. I'm falling. Does the game even begin to explain all the little secrets and puzzles? Every single puzzle in the game has a tablet that hints at its solving.
Solution?
Solution, that's the word. I can English.
Do they speak English in Canada?
Sometimes. I just did that. I just did that. Doesn't actually matter that much. This room is where I need to go anyway. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to stop time in this room. There are many walls and floors, whatnot, in this case, this bridge here, that... oh, fuck. Alright, well, see, I solve a puzzle and it moves. But if you stop time, and then... if you stop time on a different screen and then move to the screen with the object you want to go through, you can just walk straight through it because the game hasn't loaded it in or something to that effect. I did not know that bridge was something that would shock you for touching it.
This game is very shocking.
That kills me if I'm standing there. Ah! Okay. That was almost bad. Run of this game usually involves like a dozen heart attacks. Oh, I have the chandelier achievement.
What is that achievement?
Getting killed by that chandelier.
There are several achievements for dying in certain ways in this game.
Mhm. I have 15 health. So there's these little skyfish just flying around this room. You can't normally see them when time's moving at normal pace. And so the deal is I need to stop... Okay, I just barely made it. The deal is I need to stop time and then kill 2 of them. I just died. Alright. Whatever.
You're gonna make it.
Yeah. And now I have 31 health.
Reminder that if people donate $30, we keep it because of the puns.
Oh my god.
Should I guess what just happened?
Sure.
Oh, never mind. I just saw it. I was too late.
How did you just see it? What?
He's
I
watching the secret.
just saw it on stream.
I don't think you did.
Yeah.
But that was like 5 seconds later. What?
I'm watching the RMTP server.
Oh.
He's watching the secret stream.
Yeah, I got access to it because I donated a lot of money. I probably shouldn't say something like that because that's like borderline fraudulent, so never mind.
Alright, we did it. We got past the thing.
Like the royal we, as in he did.
Yeah. That puzzle there is you need to spell out moo in La-Mulanese, which you can just figure out by like unequipping the translation, like finding something that has an M and a U in it, and then unequipping the translation software, so you can just see the La-Mulanese characters. Once again, stop time, go to a different screen, and fall through the floor, which doesn't exist. Why did I climb down the ladder? Oh shit. Alright, this guy's being a butthole. Okay, there. That was the puzzle. Alright, move.exe. So now, with move.exe and death.exe equipped, my invincibility frames after getting hit are doubled.
If only there was a getgood.jpg.
Epic.
The puzzle here is there are 10 doors that you can walk through, which number from... Do they number from... Yeah, I guess they number from 0 to 9. And there's actually 2 ways you can solve it. You can either figure out what 0 to 9 is in La-Mulanese and then walk through them in order, or you can do the actual solution and just walk through the 4 doors that matter and ignore all the others because they don't matter at all. Healing fairy. Okay, good.
There are quite a few puzzles in this game that I think the majority of players are actually going to brute force rather than solve.
Mm-hmm. One which I will detail later, which I brute force the shit out of. Damage boosts. Alright, so this guy basically acts like a boo, like he'll only follow me when I'm looking away from him, but I can't actually deal damage to him just yet. Goddamn Bonacons. Yeah. He's a big boo.
I was trying to scare you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dang.
I also can't hurt this big 1000-eye guy thing yet. I don't think I explained these. Flame pillar dealies refill my length of time, which I can only use once before needing to refill it. Did I say they were the only way of healing? Whatever. Healing
may
fairies
have.
work too. Alright, so hit that switch, and that allows me to hurt single eye guy, and killing him allows me to kill 1000-eye guy. And for reasons, this guy can only be hurt with like either the axe or the knife, and probably sub-weapons, I don't really know. And now we're in the skeleton town.
Is Skeleton Town the happiest place on Earth?
Could be. 10 out of 10 pyramids.
You guys are really good at your pyramid making. Or blocking. Is there like a cabbage bag or cabbage?
What new cat bags have there been recently, if any?
There's the latest one was either censored bag or money bag.
Oh my god. Step up your game, chat. There we go. So now we're back here to tie up a loose end that we left here from before. I was looking at chat and stepped on an antlion. Dedicated catbagger went to bed.
I believe that's Constance.
Oh my god.
Cat bagging is exhausting work.
So is living, apparently. Living, donating, it's all the same.
Alright, so what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to kill these two red skeletons in this room, which makes the block puzzle in this room completable. But I'm not gonna do that. Instead... Fucking bats, get out of here. Instead, I'm going to push this next to the statue, and then... there we go. Yeah, that works just as good. I have dubbed this boss Pinwheel for that reason.
Oh, you got the quick kill?
You could say that.
Neat.
Was it quick?
Yeah. It was definitely quick. Oh shit. But yeah, this is one of those... We were talking about how the game isn't that linear, and killing him and getting this item, I could basically just do whenever I want until like I actually need the item, which I don't at the moment. It just gets me a free health refill. The deal is this area is filled with poison gas or something, and if that timer runs out, I just die. Which is usually slow. Damn. 9's an okay time for that timer. Ideally you want like a 10, I think an 11's possible. What I'm picking up now is the ring. It increases the power of your sub-weapons. For most of them, like the shuriken, it just increases damage by 1 and makes them fly faster. But for the chakrams, it makes the damage go from 6 to 12, making them the most powerful weapon I have now. Please get out of my way. Back here for a lamp refill. Okay, almost fell through the ground there, that would have been bad. This is the only map we'll be getting in the game. It's the map of the Shrine of the Mother. It's the only map we get because it's the only one that's actually linked to a puzzle. Weird looking monsters. What? So I stopped time here because there's supposed to be another sub-boss in this room, but time is stopped so he can't spawn and the doors can't close, so... that's that. Another sacred orb. Oh my god. So this is Baphomet. Gosh, I sure hope the chat doesn't fill with Craigasms and the like.
I'm sure they would only do that if you were good at the game.
Oh no. Wait, what?
If only we had a censored bag right now.
Draculantern suggests breasts bag, which is pretty much the opposite, and I agree.
Okay, that was kind of scary because I thought her first form had died, but it didn't. And then I took a whole bunch of damage I didn't need to, but it worked out. And Baphomet is where the other 4 bullets I get go, because her second form is RNG as shit. I can't see. Once again, stop time.
Remember that we're not releasing the cat bag images unless we reach the goal at the end of the marathon. By the end of the meme. And I'm sure if you wanted a high-res cat bag base, you could talk to Wolsk.
The inventor of the cat bag.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned I got an item like an hour ago called the Ice Cape that makes me almost immune to lava.
Why doesn't the lava just melt the ice cape?
Because jet lava can't melt ice capes.
You fucking god.
Thanks.
I felt that was appropriate.
This is V. He's one of the more brick wally bosses in a casual run. Son of a bitch. Whatever, that works.
I'm sure that this boss is not safe for work, but I can't quite pinpoint why.
So we come back here because defeating V triggers an event in this area wherein your father, who is also in the ruins, destroys the Sphinx that was in this room and leaves behind a talisman which we need. To the Elder a couple of times, he tells us to look for our father's diary. Buy a better computer, now I can just throw on all of my software willy-nilly. The reason I needed the map to the Shrine of the Mother is that this statue does not appear unless you have the upgraded map software and look at the map of the Shrine of the Mother. How does he break the Sphinx? From the sounds of it, he just whips it a whole bunch until it explodes. Just need to look at that room. Triggers more dialogue, and now we get to go back and do the exact same thing. This is Beelzebub. Annoying him is a requirement. Anyone who says differently is wrong. Small skip there where I clip through that platform and it shoves me on top of it, so I can just jump up to the chest. Come back and talk to him again, and then repeat his dialogue. So I can exchange the diary for the La-Mulana talisman, which will allow me to open cursed chests. And now we do this again. And in an astonishing turn of events, we go to the left. Gets the crystal skull, which lets us unlock a whole bunch of shit. Actually, someone mentioned to me, if it weren't for the crystal skull, you could basically fight the boss, all the bosses in the game in whatever order you wanted.
If it weren't for the Crystal Skull, I would have enjoyed Indiana Jones.
Haha.
If you bring the crystal skull to the Elder, he actually mentions something about a terrible movie.
Really? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
This is the Chamber of Birth, a very item-heavy area and a very confusing area for your first run-through. I didn't do the thing with the Serpent Staff, I always do that. There we go. But the fridge!
It's so relevant to that part of the movie.
I haven't actually seen the movie, nor do I plan to, I just know that that happens.
Chat, yeah, thanks Ed for reminding us. Chat has not given us any money in the last 50 minutes.
Soda partnerships? That's a great idea!
Are you drinking your Mountain
Thanks,
Dew
boys.
and eating your Doritos?
I am
Thanks,
drinking my
typical.
Doritos.
Thanks, typical American M1.
Come on.
La-Mulana for TV game.
There we go. Shoves us in here. To this place we're totally supposed to be in. Break that wall through the screen. Right. So the deal here is I need all of these pots to break at the same time. Normally there's an item that lets you break pots in one hit, but I don't have it, so that makes it a bit more difficult. But it's fine. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, Batman. We have to kill Batman here, and beating him without stopping time is a bit of a pain. Shit, I missed him.
Goddamn Batman.
Alright, one more hit. There we go. I didn't fall down. It's better than most of my runs go. We did all the tasks for the fairy, so she gives us the Cog of the Soul. That does a whole bunch of shit in the Chamber of Birth. Get another lamp charge. I'm not doing Hell Temple. There was a submission for Hell Temple to be done. Didn't get in for reasons, even though I recommended it in today's hint.
Is it safe for work?
Yeah. Kinda.
I should probably not take your definition of safe for work at face value.
I don't think this is Pong. Right, so
How sure are you?
It's sure a video game, so maybe that's your confusion.
So what I just did was the Dance of Life, which it turns out is taking any weapon, swinging 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right, and then jumping. Oh cool, I got on the first try. So what I want to do here is get jammed into this wall, and then take damage, which sends me upwards for reasons. And that... son of a bitch. And that means I don't have to go all the way around through the Chamber of Birth again.
I'm sure there's a metaphor there, but I can't come up with it.
Oh my god. Ah! I biffed it.
That feel when you beef it.
Yeah, that boss has some interesting animations, but he's also like one of the more obnoxious sub-bosses to fight without stopping time.
Yes, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Harsh words. That I believe makes the Ankh appear? Probably? Yeah, probably what it does. Out of here. Alright, that's the last Sacred Orb we'll be picking up, which puts our health at 192. Right. Since V is dead, this passage actually leads to a different area of the Chamber of Extinction. This boss coming up actually has a very real chance of killing me just because he does an absurd amount of damage.
How often do you die to him?
Not often, but I'm just saying it can happen. Although he can also die very, very quickly. We Gradius now, oh my god. If he rushes you and he gets you at all, you're probably just done, because that does like massive health drain. And there we go. Ideally, he just starts slowly moving towards you, at which point he's basically committed suicide. Yes, this is Gradius. The only way to do him without sub-weapons is probably to just get under him and start using the axe, which is incredibly dangerous as is.
Ironically, there's a strat that involves the katana.
What?
Wait,
Really?
isn't Plenke a place, not a person?
Just shut up, Zach.
Okay.
So now I have to sit here for 45 seconds with this woman statue out, while these little squiggly things just kind of fly all over the place.
What would you say those squiggly things are?
Confetti?
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Right.
They're like man confetti.
Yeah. Something like that.
I'm sure you can say the word, right? The S word.
Right, so statue gets fat for some reason, and then we go up through the not penis into the not vagina.
Is this the Temple of Birth?
May as well be. Then we go up the not a fallopian tube into the not uterus.
You're only making it worse.
Fall asleep at the bottom, and that's how you make an ocarina.
That's like the birth of the
Congratulations.
bees, like redux.
The ocarina allows us to talk to the four philosophers, 3 of which we'll be talking to. The fourth one is supposed to unlock the real way to get the flail whip, which we already have. Son of a bitch, I can never time that right. If you can time it just right, you can get on this platform as it's coming down and just jump up here. I can't wait to repeat this guy's dialogue. So talking to one of the philosophers made this ladder appear, which gets us both the final translation tablet and the death seal, the final one in the game. I just need, right. Last thing we need from here. Right, so what I just got was the dimensional key. It doesn't... It's not a key per se. But if I go to the dimensional corridor and defeat any of the bosses there without the dimensional key, they'll just keep respawning indefinitely. I believe I have forgotten to go and get the dimensional key in a run before. It wasn't great.
Can you beat it without the dimensional key?
Nope. Because the way to unlock the final guardian is to kill all the sub-bosses in this area. Which is kind of hard when they're respawning forever. I remember I wanted to see what that scorpion lady's attacks were once because I hadn't seen them in a while, and she just like attacks you weakly and throws this like 1 damage energy ball at you, and it's just sad.
She's trying her best.
Yeah, please don't insult her. A reminder that the stream is sponsored by Anti-Bully Ranger.
Do I have a... I do, okay. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Shit! Whatever, I'm fine, probably. I'm sorry, Hobo Samurai.
Hobo Senpai.
Did I killed him, cool. That's actually really hard to do.
Oh wow.
Stop time for this guy because he has 1 billion health and does about as much damage. Oh my god, if we could get an Awoo bag.
Someone made it.
Really?
Yes. There's a link to it.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's cute.
So we don't even need a dedicated cat bag person maker. We have you the chat.
Those 2 mantras. I may or may not have 19 health. Alright, it's fine. Because I may or may not have 192 health.
Do you?
I think so. Chat, please, more Awoo. Come on. Alright, that actually went really well.
It should be like a donation incentive for a successful Awoo pyramid.
Ah, crap. Whatever, it worked out.
One.
God damn you, Wind Ridley. I threw it the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so that's 10 of Tiamat's Guardians dead. Now, the lore for the last one is you need to quote-unquote summon the souls of 4 of her other Guardians so that they assemble into one Chimera. And now I finally get a shield that isn't a useless piece of shit. Oh, I was gonna do this for reasons. And on that note, apparently to summon the soul of something, you just take a whip or any weapon and swing it left and right.
I'll whip my whip back and forth.
Yeah, that's how you use a whip. What's the problem? Okay, time to get the stream banned from Twitch.
Alright, get censored bag ready.
So hyped for snake tits. Okay, that went absolutely perfectly. Nice. Wow, it really did.
Mm-hmm. If you can kill her before she fires her massive death laser beam, that's basically a perfect team up. Can I select my fucking La-Mulana thing? Alright, so now all the Guardians of the Mother are dead, but we still have a whole bunch of things we need to do. I haven't explained what's going on yet, have I?
You haven't explained a lot.
No. There's a lot to explain. Yeah, basically what we figured out by now is that what we're doing here is we're trying to stop an entity known as the Mother, who has created every civilization in history to get them to try and lift her back to the heavens, and then has subsequently destroyed them all because they're either incompetent or just don't want to help her. And we're trying to stop her from obliterating humanity. And I believe at this point we have also found out that we cannot destroy the body of the Mother, so instead we're going to destroy her soul.
It's pretty metal.
Hmm? Oh.
Brutal. Brutal. Is that elephant wearing a hat or a toupee?
I think they're wearing hats. Yeah, they're wearing hats. This is, what are they called? Oxhead and Horseface? Yeah, that sounds right. I did not make that up.
Those are their canon names.
Yeah. Come on. There he goes. This is how you activate robots.
Amu!
Smack them until they wake up. Man, did I get the chat into a nudity on Twitch topic?
They must have
Yes.
thought you were serious.
Yeah, that's also true.
Rip Mega Man.
Yeah, please do not stream with a shirt off. That would be lewd.
Alright, so I'm gonna... Oh,
Oh,
I'm fine, everything's fine. I really don't want to fall down that hole, because that will waste like a million years.
That was so scary to watch.
please no nude.
Please. Oh yeah, there's a puzzle just called the Mantras puzzle. I just got the Mantra V, which is actually the fourth mantra in the sequence. Where am I going? Shit. Yeah, the fourth mantra in the sequence. Because I glitched my way through that statue earlier, I didn't have to do like the other three mantras beforehand, and I skipped like half the puzzle. I didn't buy the fucking...
Did you forget something?
It doesn't matter. You can do like all these events in any order, and I always seem to just miss one. There, I found it. Scan this wall for ancient La-Mulana's computer software.
Moo.
Wait, no, stop scanning. Moo?
Moo. Moo.
Bow wow.
Okay, I know where I'm going now. Awoo?
Wow, 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 yippee, yo, yippee, yay.
Yeah, a casual playthrough of this was just like... What was mine, like 40 hours, something like that?
How long did it take your friend to do it?
Which friend?
Your friend, Azure.
He hasn't beaten it.
Oh,
Infinite.
Infinite DNE.
It took me 70 hours on my first playthrough.
I gave up pretty quickly into it.
Happens. A lot. I feel like I'm low on caltrops and I don't know why. So we're heading back to the Shrine of the Mother here, and it's a little different since I destroyed all the Guardians. Just a little.
I don't see anything different.
That's fine. Yeah, I feel like I'm really low on caltrops, and I don't know how that happened.
Maybe you spam them at a time.
Maybe I used too many on Kawaii, that's probably it. No, this game is basically Spelunky.
I mean,
Like
I like
100%.
Splunky more than this.
Oh, well, if you want to be wrong, that's on you. It's your choice.
Doesn't feel wrong. It feels snug.
So Beelzebub suddenly wants to fight us, but too bad for him. I quit out of the game here because since time was stopped, since time was stopped and I quit out of the game, I get my lamp charge back for reasons. Go talk to the Queen of the Fairies, and she removes the last wall in the game. I need to go here. Gonna get a healing fairy here because why not? Healing, it's something like 60% for a healing fairy, and 15% for an item fairy, 5% for a key fairy, and that would mean 20% for a weapon fairy, which you never want.
I heard they're going to make a sequel to this game.
Yeah. Supposedly coming out this year.
Kind of skeptical, but we'll see.
Convenient censoring.
Censored back.
Chant death at this guy. This Jed pillar that I just picked up just lets me chant these words at various locations. Alright, so the mantra puzzle. I have to go to every area in the game and make that happen with the various mantras that I need to find. And lore-wise, what I'm doing is I'm binding the soul of the mother to a single location so that it can be destroyed. Collect the magical lemonade that I can't remember what the story reason is for.
Lemonade.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. If we needed to quench the mother's thirst, why wouldn't we just use a cool... What were we being sponsored by again?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain
Baja
Dew?
Blast.
Alright, good. Just quench her thirst with a Nice refreshing Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Alright, poll. Baja Blast or Pepsi?
I'll make a straw poll.
Easy chakram.
Well, Doritos go with everything, so we don't have to worry. Looks like Pepsi's ahead by a good margin. So,
Pepsi
Bathan,
for TV game.
Pepsi for TV game, exactly.
Son of a bitch, Ice Wizard. Alright, so this warp point, I'm never gonna actually use it, but you need to have all the warp points in the game scanned, or else you just get to the final boss and you get shit out at the beginning of the temple. Alright, that's quote-unquote all the mantras dealt with. So now there's only one thing left to do.
Beat the game.
I'm actually just gonna go buy some more Caltrops because why not?
AM1, what do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
It's been like a decade since I've had pineapple on pizza. I'm sorry if I was supposed to answer that question in some kind of funny way, but that was just the serious answer.
That's probably a good answer, actually.
Skip that animation. Now, the only thing the key sword is good for. What?
Pineapple and pizza made my parents divorce. That's pretty funny.
Alright, so first phase isn't much to write home about. You just kind of slap her on the chin until she shuts her mouth. Come on. God damn it. Alright, that's not the attack we wanted her to do. Damn, that triple hit. Alright, third form, skeleton baby. Fourth form, tentacle eye dude. And now the only phase that matters.
Are we coming up close to time?
No. Especially if... Okay, it didn't happen. Good.
The game can randomly soft lock at a certain point in this fight. Actually, it's not even soft lock, it's just a crash, isn't it?
Yep. It's just game over, you lose. Oh my god, I fucked it up. Never mind, I didn't fuck it up. I missed like the quick kick, the quick kill, but whatever.
You got the regular quick kill.
Yeah. Alright, and now like any good Metroidvania.
You have to escape.
Yeah. And now time is coming up reasonably soon. Normally what one would think, myself included, is to head for the entrance to the ruins. That is wrong. As the entrance to the ruins has collapsed and is impassable. Are they arguing about waffles and pancakes now?
I like to eat waffles, or I like to eat pancakes with 100% orange juice.
Oh yeah?
I know this is a controversial statement, but I like both, and I'm indifferent as to which one of the two I'm eating.
Alright, get out.
We don't like your kind around here.
I don't like his indifference.
What can I say, man?
He can have an opinion, but he's indifferent.
Get out of here, Witcher. We don't like you neutrals.
You're a Witcher, Gerald.
You're a Witcher, Geralt.
Also, there's opinion in chat that people like the way anus tastes. I don't
Yeah,
know
what's
where
with
that
that?
came from.
Alright, I didn't think this was that great of an escape, but it was actually like 9 out of 10. And time... Sorry, I should have given more leeway for that.
Alright. Had my finger hovering over the button since you said time soon. 154.41.
That's decent considering I died twice. Although those deaths
Hooray.
didn't mean much. Hooray!
Well, that was La-Mulana remake by Sneaky. Up after the break will be, I believe, is The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap by Ryu the Wolf.
Matt, you should unmute yourself.
The
Unmute yourself.
And before that happens, we're going to have a brief break with the stream going offline for us to swap restreamers.
like I was saying, depending on like accomplishments in the game, various characters show up at the ending here, but we don't do jack shit in the speedrun, so barely anyone shows up. And that's about it.
Matt, are you ready?
I'm getting ready.
So,
Give me
did you
about
stop
a minute.
streaming, Sneaky?
I can.